Okay, so next up we have Mohammad Shawash from Prodigy Corp.
Is this thing on? Oh, thank you. Okay. So before I start, I'm going to introduce my company to you guys. My company is only 1 year old. We started last year in ArabNet, and here's an introductory video. I'm sorry for the audio quality because it was recorded with an iPhone. So, it's all right. Yeah, it's ready. All right.
We are Prodigy.
And we're 1 year old.
Yet, we feel old. We have many clients, a condom factory, a supermarket, and radio and electronics.
عملنا أكبر تويت أبس بالأردن.
أول تويت اب بنعمل بسوبر ماركت. تخيلوا إنه أنتم عم تلفوا شوبينج وبتعملوا تويت اب.
We also held a tech tweet up.
For a G, my personal favorite was the mouse scanner. And
where there were microwaves that cooks food in 15 to 20 minutes. We were surrounded by LCD screens, 3D screens. We played Angry Birds on a pen touch TV, which was pretty awesome.
ثالث إشي عملناه إنه إحنا عملنا أول تويت اب إلنا احتفالا ببروديجي، أعطينا كل الناس Angry Birds.
I'm a nutritionist, but I love junk food.
I'm the community outreach manager. I'm an ex-teacher at a Catholic school. I love Glee, but I also love Metallica.
I am a designer and I love ketchup.
I'm a haunted community manager.
I studied culinary arts, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing here.
Girls can't drive!
Girls can't use a computer. Well, guess what? I'm a web developer.
I am the co-founder, and I deal with all these people 9 hours a day.
طب إيش سوي؟
Like us, even if you don't like us!
So basically, that was an introduction of the company that I run. And I'm sorry if you guys, if your ears got butchered by the voice. I'm going to start with my case study for ArabNet. Basically, today I'm here presenting Beat FM. Beat FM is a radio station in Jordan that is ranked the second in the market and competing to be the first. They wanted to boost their Facebook page ranks. They basically had few fans compared to other radio stations. They're not as big in the market, but they had proper marketing on internet. So we created a competition that we called the Beat FM Can You Beat This competition. The competition was basically, we asked people to send their pictures looking like celebrities. Everyone knows that you can, there was this old application on Facebook or the internet where you upload your picture and it analyzes your face and it says you have the Michael Jackson nose, the Madonna mouth, whatever you want. But that wasn't actually accurate. And we didn't want a real lookalike. We wanted a feel of a lookalike. So we actually asked people to send us their photos, whether they look like anyone, and submit it and get votes on it. Basically, I can look like Shakira now if I put a blonde wig maybe and submit my photo, and I can claim I'm Shakira. No one can claim I'm not. So the application started on Facebook. It was basically done to create a hyper-route Beat FM, increase the Facebook fan presence, and increase loyalty to the station. How did we do it? We started basically searching all across Jordan for the ultimate celebrity lookalikes. We encouraged people who think that they look like to send us their photos, where we added them on an application that was created on the Facebook, voted for their friends, favorite celebrity, any lookalike they thought they looked like. Where she enjoyed spa treatment for her and her friends, and she also enjoyed a 1-year membership and subscription to a gym, where she can enjoy the gym and the spa, and also got a shopping voucher from Marca VIP, which was up to 2,500 JDs. We actually give the top 10 winners gifts. Here are some of the participations. I'm going to enlarge some of them later on. We got a huge number participating for that competition, reaching our target. And the results were actually cool. We received around 125 successful entries. We've got more than that number, but some people sent themselves as celebrities. They're like, I look like myself, and I want to vote for myself as a celebrity, which was not even possible at some point. And fans increased from around 23,000 fans to 40,000 active fans. Interactivity with the page increased dramatically. We used to get like 1, 2, 3, 4 comments maximum on the wall. When this started, we were like getting around 300 to 400 comments a day to monitor and check at the same time. So here are some figures that I shared from Facebook statistics that I don't know myself how to read or write, but I just shared them for your pleasure and purpose of reading and taking the numbers. And here are some more graphs from the Facebook page again, and how our demographics are basically spread, where we reach our target, which was basically people from 18 to 24-year-old, which was our biggest segment in the statistics. And what else do we have? So basically, we launched it on Facebook and Twitter, and it was supported by outdoor ads all over Jordan. On all streets, we had a poster that has 3 celebrity lookalikes with the word, "Can you beat this?" Go to facebook.com/BeatFM fan page. And our goal was to increase fans by running a fun and simple competition that everybody can participate and vote in easily. And I think it did the purpose. The response was more than great. Fan doubles, page views increased 3 times than the usual. And here are some comments of people that I can also zoom in later on. We got a nice testimonial from the client. They were actually shocked that we did this because they were not expecting, since the market competition is high. Most of radio stations in Jordan are in English, and they target people who listen to the same music from the same segment, which is a hit radio station. I'm going to share some photos with you about the winners and the lookalikes that we had. So we basically had someone that looked like Taylor Lautner from Jordan. Apparently, we have one in Jordan Girls. If you're looking from the Twilight guy, he's in Jordan now. We also had Wayne Rooney lookalike, and people dressed up like Lady Gaga at some point with weird wigs and stuff, just to look like. We had someone who looked like John Travolta. These are the markable ones, actually. And this girl actually came to the office looking like Lady Gaga to prove it was her. We also had a kid doing Marlon Brando from The Godfather. It's the same picture, of course. He was trying so hard. And we have Adele as well. And coming up, and we actually found out after Amy Winehouse died, we have like more than 50 Amy Winehouses in Jordan, apparently. Like I've received more than 40 to 45 girls trying to look like Amy Winehouse. They just put something red on their heads and red lipstick, and they claim they're Amy Winehouses. So we've had a Steve-O as well from the Jackass. Bruno Mars lookalikes. And the winner was the Marianne Faris chick. I'm going to show on screen. We also have a Zavan in Jordan, in case you guys have a Zavan in Lebanon only. And another Amy Winehouse, I'm sorry. Another Amy Winehouse. And yeah, another Amy Winehouse. I kept getting Amy Winehouses after she died. And I think that's it. Thank you guys for listening.
Okay, so now we're going to pass the mic over for Q&A with the judges.
Hi, great presentation, and congratulations on your first year in existence. That's always the hardest one, so way to go.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
My question, I think, is specifically about how you think that your campaign laddered back up to the brand itself, what you think, in addition to the activity that you were able to generate, what you think, if anything, changed about the perception, or if you have any measurement about any perceptual differences for the brand.
Well, actually, the brand did not have any online presence before. So this campaign helped the client actually believing in using online services. And they now believe in creating Can You Beat This as the FM station is called Beat FM. So now they're rolling out a whole series of Can You Beat This competitions. We're having a football fever competition for the Euro Cup. They actually positioned, everyone in Jordan started talking about the station after that. And it actually gained positions and gained more sales after this campaign. It increased dramatically after that. And maybe because the station was hip enough, but they were not supporting it with anything visual or supportive to the internet or the station itself in the market. So I think this helped the station, and now brand decision, everyone knows Beat FM. The logo is famous already, and everyone remembers this lookalike competition because it was funny enough for everyone to participate in. It even went outside our target. We got our target right, and we got everything out as well. So that's
Just a quick one again on numbers. You mentioned one of the objectives was the number of people who are subscribed to the streaming of the radio.
Yes.
Do you have the increased percentage?
I have it actually on the website that that you can check on, which is the company's website, prodigycorp.com, that I'm gonna show on the screen. But I think we used to consume around 20 gigabytes of bandwidth a month. It increased to 50 to 60 gigabytes a month. And actually we gained even fans from around countries that did not know about the station much, because it's a station that has exclusive international radio shows that only air on it in Jordan, such as the famous international top 1 DJ Armin van Buren, the other show from David Guetta. So I think it actually helped us do better. We started putting banners on our live streaming, and we started making more money out of that.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Does anyone want to ask about the dead Amy Winehouses? Anyone? Does anyone have a question about the campaign? Yeah? Mr. There?
How many likes did you get on Facebook that were zombie likes? People that just buy likes just to get higher votes
Traders.
and all of that. Yeah.
Well, actually, if I kept these traders, I would have gotten like 70 or 60,000 fans. We had a system in our application, since it was based on our servers, that we actually tracked votes and users by their locale. So for example, some people bought votes from Thailand and users from Thailand. We actually limited the page to not accept likes from any weird countries that were not related to this competition. So we limited the votes to people from Jordan by the page restrictions. And on the application, we used to monitor it. The two developers actually monitored it 24/7, just to check if there are any fake votes. They were deleted immediately. And some of the voters who were cheated were actually contacted by the phone, asked to stop getting cheaters or buying votes, or will expel them out of the competition, where we had in the terms and conditions from the beginning, where everyone had to participate before they see that they're not allowed to trade votes, buy votes, or fake votes to win this competition. And they had to give in the real names before being able to participate in the photos. And to prove they're the same lookalikes, we actually asked the Lady Gaga lookalike, because she looked like it. We asked her to actually come to the office, and she came in with a wig where she put 2 Pepsi cans on her head, just like Lady Gaga, to prove that she was a real fan. So I hope this answers your questions. All right. Any more questions? Anyone wants to ask anything?
Great. So if you had one chance to change something and do something better, what would that be in terms of the campaign?
For the BeatFM lookalike, I would probably produce more videos and push in more video content and more interactive content. But I didn't have the time was limited, actually, and this was done like in the time frame that allowed to happen, because the application had 2 stages: the participation and the voting and the verification time. So maybe I would like to invent a tool that I can use for any client in the world, where it makes it easier to approve participations, eliminate the fake likers, and maybe push some video content or some video media, or maybe advertise more. But everything else to me was great. Any more questions? There's a question there, I think.
No, I'm not just looking for more camera time. I just wanted to ask, did you learn anything from that campaign? Anything for future campaigns that you're going to use? Any secrets or?
Where I learned that people would do anything just to win at some point. They would try to get fake votes, trade votes, and do anything. So I'm trying to make it more of an effort competition rather than just submitting a photo and liking it for the chance of liking or winning, you know? Sometimes you better add value to the competition rather than just winning games. Anyone can run any competition where they select people based on fake votes and just give them awards away and call it a success at some point. So I think I learned that we have Amy Winehouses in Jordan. That was the most valid thing. I used to verify around 30 or 40 submissions every day for Amy Winehouse after she died. And I learned that people like fun games. You don't actually have to look like a person to participate. You just have to have a good spirit to want to participate in something and make your friends laugh a little.
Okay, so there's one final question from the audience.
Sure.
Okay, everybody knows that one of the most important KPIs is trying to map the budgets versus the success.
Yes.
Is it possible to share with us the budgets that were allocated for such a campaign?
I actually didn't want to bore the people with the details, but I have the full presentation on the website that I'm glad to share with you. We shared how much we spent on Facebook advertising. We only spent on Facebook advertising and outdoor advertising. And part of the outdoor was not really that expensive because the company that owns the radio station owns an outdoor network. So we spent outdoor ads and Facebook advertising with less than $1,000. The impact was done with less than $1,000 of direct Facebook advertising that was targeted towards Jordan, people from age 18 to 24, interested in music, speak English and Arabic, and like radio stations. Thank you. All right, thank you guys very much.